Hey everyone, Super SG here with a video review of the Utaxo wireless Bluetooth earbuds. If you're interested in getting a pair for yourself, you can find a link down in the description below. They retail for $32.99 on Amazon.com. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video review. Unfortunately, I lost the box, so you're going to have to take my word on this, but inside the box you're going to find the wireless earbuds inside the charging case, a travel case, 3 different sized ear caps for different sized ear canals. You also have a micro USB charging cable, quick start guide, travel bag, and of course the user manual. Fair warning, if you do lose the user manual, you're kind of out of luck. I did go on Amazon.com to try and find theirs. They don't have it listed on Amazon. I also went on their website and I did look for a user manual, but every time I clicked on the wireless earbuds or any product of that matter on their website, no manual was found for any device. I don't know if that's a glitch or if they haven't uploaded anything yet, but I just wanted you to be aware of that. So let's go over the build quality. I do have the earbuds here in the travel case. The travel case is actually a pretty good quality. I'm very surprised about it. The only thing that I'm disappointed is that one of the ends, unfortunately, the little bead came off and I tried to put it back on and it won't stay. So just be careful of that. Don't pull on it too hard. And then inside we have the earbuds themselves. The earbud charging case is a nice brushed aluminum style with a little bit of plastic on the inside. You have 3 charging indicator lights. No lights, of course, is not charged at all, and then all 3 lights on would be 100% charged. And then, depending on how much percent battery is in there, it starts to light up and go, one by one. You also have the micro USB charging port, which is a little disappointing because it's 2020, guys. Can we please get USB-C on everything? It's not that hard. I am more than happy to pay the extra money to get a USB-C, so please just fork up the extra money and please just do that so I don't have to carry 2 chargers in my backpack all the time. Moving on from the case are the earbuds. So when you open up the device, you're going to have your 2 earbuds inside. You're going to have your right and your left, or in this case, your right and your left. I have it flipped. Oops. And those are kind of cheap feeling. They're a little bit plasticky, but you can see a little bit that is kind of hooked. So when you do put it in your ear, it has a very snug feel. When you shake your head, it's not going to go anywhere at all. When you put them in the ears, of course, it tells you that it's pairing. Unless, of course, you already have it paired to a device, and it says it is connected whenever it does connect to your device. So let me give you a little bit of the specs. So you have a 2200 milliamp battery in this charging case with 100 milliamps combined for the 2 of these earbuds. That means that you're going to get about 100 plus hours of playtime with this case fully charged, ready to go. That's an insane amount of time. This is something that you can leave on your desk at work, not have to worry about charging it overnight. And then on the weekend, you can go ahead and plug it in and you're good to go when you come back into work. If you're on a plane or a train ride, this will no doubt last that whole trip. You are good to go with these. So it's 100 total hours of playtime, but what does that mean for a single charge? Well, on a single charge, you're going to get 5 hours, which is more than enough time if you're going to the gym, or if you're at work listening to some music while typing up some emails or doing some spreadsheets, or if you're at home and you just want to listen to some music, or go on a jog, or go for whatever. These will last 5 hours and you are good to go. No problem with them. I haven't had any issues with that battery life. So these are Bluetooth 5.0, and they do have a maximum range of 49 feet unobstructed, and that is a pretty big range, and I did test this. I did leave these in the garage, and I walked down the driveway, and I was able to pretty much go to the end of my driveway without having any type of disconnection. A little bit here or there, but you're not going to be that far away from your device. There's instances where I've had this on my desk at work, and I walked down the hall real quick just to grab something, and then I came back, and they still stayed within range. And then they also, if they did disconnect, they also reconnected without any issue. A couple other features to note as well is that it has a 2-hour charge time to go from 0% to 100% full capacity, and these are IPX7 water resistant, which means that you can go to the gym, no problem, and then if you did jump into the pool with these, they will survive for at least 30 minutes in 3 feet deep water. I would recommend not testing that just to be safe, so don't wear these, when going for a swim, but if you're going to the gym, these will definitely take the sweat, no problem. The earbuds themselves also have touch controls. If you take a look at the earbud on my left over here, you're going to see that there's a touchpad on there, so you do have some functionality with that if you don't want to, take the phone out of your pocket or out of your backpack or something like that. So one tap is going to control the volume up, down, depending on the ear. Right ear is up, left ear is down. Double tap either of them to pause or play the song, or triple tap to skip forward or go back a track depending on the left or the right ear. That's not customizable. You can't switch them around if you wanted volume up to be left or anything like that. You cannot do anything along those lines. There's also touch controls if you're taking a phone call on these, but I would recommend that you don't. The microphone in this is not very good. For some reason, it sounds like there's a gate or the gain on it by default is very low. So whenever I take a phone call with these, it constantly cuts out, and people always complain that they can't hear my voice because it's going in and out. So that is something to be cautious about if you do plan on using them for phone calls, is you might not be the earbuds for you. But if you're listening to music and whatnot, then they would be great. At least I would say they would be great, except the sound quality is not the best compared to some other earbuds that I've received for review purposes, which I will be reviewing pretty soon. These are somewhat okay. Granted, the sound isolation is very good, and if I were to talk like this with some music, I would not be able to hear, probably my own voice very well, let alone someone sitting next to me. There have been instances where I've had these in my ears at work, typing away at emails, and someone next to me had to literally tap my shoulder because I couldn't hear them. That's how good the sound isolation is. Some other final thoughts that I have for you. For $33, these are not a bad deal at all, especially if you're going to be going on a plane ride or going on vacation and you don't want to throw a charger with you. If you have these full charged, 100 plus hours, the average work week is 40 hours. You could literally listen to these 8 hours a day without having to worry about recharging that charging case. So that's killer right there. I also don't need to know every time that it connects, it should just connect. I don't have to hear an audible cue saying that it's connected. Or just give me a chime. Tell me something. I don't want to hear, your device is connected. Just tell me somehow, other way. Figure it out. I don't know. Overall, I think these earbuds are pretty good for $33. If you're looking for some earbuds to listen to some music and take on a trip with you, by all means, these would be a perfect budget-friendly option. The only thing that I would suggest is if you're looking for amazing sound quality, these probably aren't the earbuds for you. They're lacking in the lows, they have very little bass, and their mids are a little bit screechy. So if you are okay with that and you want to throw an EQ on there, by all means. But if you're just taking these out of your pocket and then just throwing them in, you don't really care about how they sound, go ahead and take a look at these. I think they are a pretty good value for the money. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video that I have coming up on another set of wireless earbuds. See you, everyone.